Beginning recording for RWBY Volume 8, Episode 6. Midnight. Oh, this one's gonna be a doozy. Alright, beginning recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, this is Envoy of Kairos, and welcome back to my RWBY reaction series. Last week's episode set us up for a lot of absolute horror. There was a couple of really good heartfelt moments, but at the end of it, everything is about to go wrong at once, and I'm expecting this episode and the next one to be a lot of suffering before things turn around and we get some really heroic moments leading into the finale. You already know my prediction about everybody from Vale showing up to assist after the river starts pouring grim into the city. I've also now got a theory that they're gonna try and split the city with that river and fill the crater in, which also means that, you know, the warmest and currently safest place in the entire city is going to become a massive pool of grim that's going to be the source of their biggest nightmare. But that does leave the possibility for Atlas to shrug and drop the flying city directly on the giant lake of miasma and just plug it up. I'd say that's a lot of potential. I'd love to see that happen by the end. Of course, that would also mean pulling the Relic of Creation out and using it for something else. Obviously, that's going to happen regardless. They have to pull the Relic of Creation out. We have to see that thing. So, let's jump into this and see just how right I am, huh? This episode is gonna be a nightmare. Let's go. Meanwhile, for those of you who aren't following the rest of my stuff or might even just be finding my channel off this video, Game Awards just happened, and started off well. The rest was kind of a disappointment. But I gotta say, the musical accompaniment for it was pretty great. I mean, Eddie Vedder, always great. Philharmonic Orchestra always nails it. And then, of course, the little addition of some Persona 5 scatter tracks, or not scatter, scramble. Yeah, I can't wait to see more of that game and get a release date for it. Honestly, with how little Nintendo had to show for all that, and we know that next week, most likely, there's going to be a full stream giving us the details on Sephiroth for Smash, and of course the 5 costumes to accompany him, which is probably going to include Tifa and Barret. I think there's probably going to be a full Nintendo Direct another week after that, like week of Christmas. Okay, what are we... Oh, we're jumping straight into Cynder's backstory. Okay. I knew we were going to get more of that after she passed out. This farmstead looks familiar.
I'll take her.
That's about what I expected.
Come now.
Okay, so abused at a farmstead for much of her childhood, and then taken in to serve at a really ritzy establishment afterwards, giving her her first taste of the greatness that she's going to come to want. Alright. This makes sense. This makes plenty of sense. And there's the evil stepsisters.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Food?
They're not even going to allow her to eat before she works.
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
That's fucked up. But it makes her make even more sense. Oh. Okay, her theme is getting a sequel.
Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished,
oh, this is getting more and more twisted.
Slippers fill my glass and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow. You're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
Oh. Now, how is she going to get involved with Salem?
Pretty nice, huh? Would you look at that? Wow.
And that's going to be the start of her aspirations to train. Oh, and that's her unlocking her semblance out of pure rage. Okay. I kind of wish that steam was hot enough to scald the two of them for life.
Now that wasn't very ladylike, was it?
Shot collar? Are you fucking serious?
You remember your place. Say it.
Without you, I am nothing.
Oh, no, no, no.
All right, what gives? Someone took my damn sword.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
She stole the sword so she could use it herself. To protect herself, to train.
No, that's not yours, is it?
That's why she prefers
Not
scimitars
yours
from
to
then
hurt
on.
you.
Oh, he's gonna train her.
I've seen you around, and I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment.
A semblance that turns himself to steel.
For what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But
I'm...
hurting them isn't going to make your life any better. You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you want to be like us. You want to be a huntress. Then we've got about 7 years
For what?
to train you for the huntsman exam.
All right. So she spends her days working there, evenings training with him. But she's probably gonna end up getting pushed far enough to burn the whole place down by the end of this. Alright, and that's where her dual sword style comes in. I like it. Yeah, she's getting more and more vengeful, and I'm sure she's going to eventually decide to use that talent that she's, or that skill that she's developing with him to kill this bitch that's shocking her every day.
And you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cynder! She has a weapon!
Of course. And she's gonna use it, that's for damn sure.
Anyone?
Yep, they're already fighting, and obviously she's winning, unless she's actively getting shocked.
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
Broke her neck with her bare hands. Okay.
Cynder.
I don't want to have to run now.
That's
Oh,
all you'll ever do.
yeah, she's gonna have to run because now she's exactly what hunters and huntresses are meant to fight besides Grimm. And now the problem is that his semblance is one that turns him to metal, but hers is fire, and it's gotten poked. Her semblance is a perfect counter for his. And I realized just now that getting so much of this backstory for her means that we're getting the ultimate death flags. Yep, saw that coming. And he doesn't blame her. He can't blame her, not after all she's been through. She relished that freedom more than anything, and now she's just serving someone worse.
How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cynder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cynder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would
Would
have...
you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore.
Oh, shit.
She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
Yeah, what's about to happen is probably the Grim River breaching the city. The nightmare is about
I'd like
to begin.
Express again that this is my burden to bear.
Well, hi, Oz.
Yours. His grudge is with me.
No, it'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
True.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
So, use this chance to...
Oscar, please.
You don't need to fight this war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time,
Shit.
it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Salem can't be stopped. She's
If
a
you
force
can-
of nature.
If you can change
I've
Hazel...
seen it firsthand. But you send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory. No end.
Oh, this is
Someone
gonna be really
has
bad.
to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma. You have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
Fuck. Okay. If it's something she wants Oz to see, it's going to be even worse than I thought.
We have good news.
Good luck, Cynder. Good luck.
Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague Watts.
Oh.
Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which, Cynder.
Oh.
You chose to disobey my specific instructions.
Oh, that's bad. That's even worse than the shock collar.
And I've realized it's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up.
Oh, she's being excellently manipulative
So
here.
much more than I've given you. Go to Atlas. Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
You're too late.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visuals.
You can't trust Watts.
Appeared to be malfunctioning.
This is why I don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching for broken junk.
Enough.
Broken
You're
junk?
Addison.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
Oh, who's it from?
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone.
Okay, they finally got within broadcast range. That helps.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger.
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
Oh, fuck you. I'm sorry, but I hope Hare gets the shit kicked out of her. And Grim Geyser. a Grim geyser that fired high enough to reach Atlas. And the shield's down. Atlas is now vulnerable, and everything's fucked.
It's time.
Oh, and she's starting to take direct... Oh no, the whale's gonna have some sort of fucking super laser, isn't it? Oh no, even worse, it's landing on Atlas. So huge Dreadnought Grim dumping an entire army of Grim straight onto Atlas and just fucking the whole city. It's like the Grim-loaded airships in Volume 3 all over again, but times a million. Next week is going to be the most horrifying shit this series has ever seen. Thankfully, Ruby's squad is already up there on Atlas to counter this. They're where they need to be. Sadly, because of all of the infighting, the other half of the hero squad and the Aesops are down on the ground and gonna take a bit before they can get up there to help. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fucked sideways with an entire cell tower. Okay. We're only halfway through the volume and we already have the kind of shit that feels like an exponential version of the last episodes of Volume 3. If it's this dark this early, I can only desperately hope that I'm right about things turning around with all the backup from Vale arriving with the assistance of Raven's semblance. It seems really likely. They're really building up on getting backup. But with how dark they're making this out to be, I don't know if that backup is even going to be enough. And then, of course, there's the fact that obviously the vault is going to be opened. The staff is going to get pulled out, but what's going to be done with it? We don't know what's going to be made. And we don't know if it's going to be before they can evacuate everyone from the crater, before Atlas falls back in and crushes everything in it. Honestly, I really hope it's Penny that personally pulls out the staff while not hacked, and she has the will to give herself a new body. That would be amazing. And definitely something very deserved and a fitting cap to her character arc, considering, you know, she's based on Pinocchio. Everybody fucking knows it at this point. That all put together, I feel like, you know, the heroes using the staff properly would be the best route, of course. But then there's also the issue of the obvious impermanence of anything made by the staff. Because they can only make one thing at a time, and I doubt they're only going to make one thing with it throughout this series, which means if the staff is ever used again, after Penny uses it to make herself a new body, she's gone. she's just gone. She'll get to be completely human for a little while, but only until the staff is stolen and used again, and it's probably going to happen relatively quickly. She's going to get the capture her arc where she gets to be human. Make the decision to be human and fight her heart out during that time. And then the staff is going to get taken, and she's probably going to use the last moments of her existence to do something absolutely absurd with the maiden power before making sure she passes it on to someone she is absolutely certain she can trust with it. And obviously, there's a good number of options for that. I really hope that's not the way it goes. I wouldn't mind if it was. I hope not. I don't know, this series is getting so fucking crazy it's difficult for me to organize my own thoughts about it sometimes. Which is weird, because, I mean, I'm part of the Homestuck fandom and I can keep most of that straight. It's just that this series makes me feel a lot more, makes it much more difficult for me to differentiate between a preference for emotional stability for the characters and better narratives. Which is kind of sad, considering I'm trying to be an author. But, hey, I'm perfectly capable of tormenting my own characters, so whatever. Anyway, I'd say this has been a very good episode. It just makes me even more excited for the next one. For now, this is Envoy of Kairos, signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you want to try and support me, make it possible for me to ditch the day job I've got coming up and make this my career, this and my attempts at writing, then, take a look at my Patreon, hit me up on my Twitter, pop into my Discord channel. You can find the links to all of that in the description below. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Envoy of Kairos, signing out.